A surgeon from Russell's Hall Hospital in Dudley has just returned from Syria, where he's been fitting artificial limbs to amputees caught up in the conflict there. Viquar Qurashi was one of a team of doctors who spent 10 days at a refugee camp close to the Turkish-Syrian border, treating more than 114 patients.
But far away from the resources of the NHS, he was forced to improvise, using drain pipes and plaster of Paris to get people moving again. Joan Cummins reports.
The war in Syria has claimed tens of thousands of lives and maimed thousands more. Viquar Qurashi has recently returned from a refugee camp on the Syrian border, where he fitted artificial limbs to more than 100 amputees. The material of choice, a plastic drain pipe. This is your standard NHS leg. It costs around £1,200. But in underdeveloped countries, drain pipes that are very hard are moulded in an oven to the amputee's leg. On the bottom, a foot is attached and basically the patient walks away. Mr. Qurashi perfected his design following the 2007 Pakistan earthquake. He thinks he's fitted his drain pipe limbs to more than 3,000 men, women and children. Using his own holiday leave from the Russell Hall Hospital in Dudley, where he's an orthopaedic surgeon, he's determined to train people in underdeveloped countries to adapt the drain pipes to get people back on their artificial feet.
They go back to the profession, they study, they go to colleges, university, take up jobs. So it's an entirely different world altogether for them.
At a physiotherapy session at the Russell Hall Hospital, Viquar monitors Margaret Hubble, a former teacher who's mastering her new limb. She believes amputees across the world share a universal gratitude for their limbs, whatever they look like.
They were just marvellous, and I imagine much appreciated.
Well, I will compare them to the fact that it's a 1962 Skoda versus a Mercedes-Benz state-of-the-art technology, which is efficiency blue technology. So there's no shame about it.
Each limb costs just £30 and a few nuts and bolts to fit, but promises a new life for the amputee. Joan Cummins, BBC Midlands Today, Dudley.
In the last